But even as the West caves into Qatari pressure, Iran's national soccer team chose not to sing their country's anthem before their opening World Cup match against England on Monday in an apparent show of support for protesters back home. Crowds of Iranian fans stood in solidarity with their teams and women back home, booing the national anthem as it was played. As chaos defines the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar, the question is, does Qatar think it can bully other nations too? Joining us at this point is Ambassador Bhashpati Mukherjee, former diplomat. We also have Major Mohommed Ali Shah, defense analyst, joining us live. Joyita Basu, editor of the Sunday Guardian, is also with us on the broadcast. Mohommed Ali Shah, come in here on your take on, of course, the developments in in the FIFA World Cup 2022 in Qatar, but also this particular match and this message. What really was the symbolism, according to you?
Uday, I think it needs a lot of. I'm totally in agreement with all my fellow panelists over here, Master Mukherjee, Joyita Basu. They said it all, in fact, and it takes a lot of courage to actually go to a different country and where the entire world is watching you, where the entire focus is on you, and not actually participating in singing your own country's national anthem. Because at the end of the day, everyone loves their country, everyone loves their own national anthem. So I'm sure, similarly, even these players, I'm 100% sure of course, they love their national anthem. But then, as a mark of protest against the dictatorship regime in Iran, where they are brutal tortures, and the same as torture does not mean that you lock somebody in prison and you start torturing that person. Torture can even be mental torture, where you're not giving freedom to your women, where to choose. I mean, to what they want to do. It is when we talk about women's rights, we talk about the 21st century, we talk about women empowerment, we talk about so many, but look at this. I mean, their leadership, their government is only being regressive, and when they stand in solidarity, again, a very dignified way of not singing the national anthem, but looking at the sky, looking at the ground, looking here, there, but standing there. So I think most certainly, and again, as Joyita Basu said, that though 6-2 was the score, England won the match, but Iran won the hearts of the world. तो दिल की जो हार के भी जीतने वाले को बाजीगर कहते हैं. That's what is a very famous line by Shah Rukh Khan, in fact, from the movie Bazigar. So I think they lost the match, but they won overall the hearts of millions across the world.
Right. Mohommed Ali Shah, your take on, of course, the two contrasting stands by the West and by Iran, of course, which has come through this U-turn, and also the kind of pressure and the reason for it being exerted by Qatar on FIFA, and then, of course, on these countries simply for blocking one love armband.
Absolutely, Uday. I totally agree that Qatar is in the news for all the wrong reasons. What is the need of going and calling Zakir Naik? I mean, I don't understand the logic behind it. Was it to provoke us when they know very well it's going to be controversial? Well, if they think it was for sportsmen, if they think it was for getting entertainment, if they perceive Zakir Naik to be an entertainer of sorts, or they perceive him to be a joker of all sorts, what is I don't get it, what they are trying to do. And I feel the day is not far again where the people of Qatar themselves will start protesting against the regime. They are going the hard way. I have no problem at all with anybody being conservative over there. But then at the same time, why are you, them, interfering with other religious practices? Why are they prohibiting? Why are they not allowing the Jews to perform the Sabbath? Go ahead, be as conservative, be an arc conservative if you want to, in your own personal space. Don't interfere with anybody else's religion, anybody else's faith. That's something which is really ridiculed, which is to be ridiculed and should be called out. And I am certain the entire international community, the entire world is watching them and laughing at them. They are becoming a laughing stock. And if that is going to be the case, they will not get any support further. It's all momentarily, it's all temporarily. What they are enjoying, the perks and the privileges that they're enjoying of hosting FIFA right now, whatever they would have the glory for the time being right now, it's only for the time being there. This thing will not last. And yes, I think that, Qatar, the Doha Pact was signed in Doha Pact of February, a couple of years back with the Taliban, was in Qatar only, no? So they are giving rise. They are promoting, in a way, radicalism. I would go on a step further and I would say why they had to go ahead and do a pact with Taliban, which is a terrorist organization, world known, which is many of them were in the UN list as well, the Haqqani network. The Haqqanis were part of Taliban, I would say, they're part of the government. So Qatar is digging their own grave. They are being self-destructive. And I think it's about time, and very soon there are going to be protests over there as well.
Yes.